Hey, we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show, Monday morning here, 8:39 on the East Coast. And the Hurricane Flores is really devastating several areas on the coast, a lot of flooding inland in the area where the hurricane went through. We're going to stay focused. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing this morning. We're going to stay focused here just a couple more minutes on the Brett Kavanaugh. Then we're going to move to Paul Manafort. Then we're going to move to Brock Long and FEMA and what happened Sunday on the shows. Then we're going to move to the Supreme Court of Georgia and Nathan Deal, Governor Nathan Deal, rewarding his friends, but for what we don't exactly know with these appointments. And I can't remember what else we have. But you know, before we go forward, don't forget, now I'm not here knocking down your friends at Fox News. There's some people on Fox News that, you know, I think are some pretty good people. I enjoy watching it from time to time. They do some stories that other networks will not do. They have some contributors that other networks will not have on. I will give them that. But don't think in the grand scheme of how things get turned by the deep state media, they're not complicit in helping in their way, okay? They're your supposedly conservative alternative. So you got to be careful with that. But yes, I will watch from time to time. Now, Chris Wallace is not a conservative. He is a Democrat. And Fox News Sunday. Let me say this. There's not enough time for FetchYourNews.com in the 10 counties we cover currently. There's not enough time in the day for our reporters to get every single story. But you can laugh if you want, but our reputation is if you see a media outlet or two media outlets doing a story and you see nothing on it at FetchYourNews.com, we may have deemed it to be not news. It's not news to us. We've went through, we've sorted through it. We don't see it where it's a news story and we move on. And we have had people say to us, you know, until I see it on Fetch Your News, I'm not going to take it real serious. Now, we can't get to every story. There are stories out there that are news that we can't get to, but that's what we will do. We will not do a story based on any other media outlet. No. We only do stories. Our rule, we only do stories that we filter through and make a determination they are news. We don't care what somebody else is doing, okay? So my opinion, Fox should have turned the whole thing down. Whole thing down. I understand MSNBC, CNN, all the crazy. I understand Anderson Cooper got in a ditch to where he looked like he was in water up to here, but the cameramen were standing just like at 1.5 feet of water right here. I know all of that they created down there. They went down there. They were hoping and praying. Now, in some way, they will turn it around where President Trump has murdered 18 people down there on the coast. I say that. It's not very kind to me, but it's the truth. I watch them every day. They are evil, they are sick, and they are the enemy of the people. Okay, but Fox didn't have to touch this story. So let's go. I'm going to go through and show you, because what I do on Sunday is I watch all 4 shows, and then I watch in the morning 4 a.m., 5, 6, and 7 to see what they all lead with, to see what the narrative of the day is. So yesterday, let's go to picture 2, Fox News Sunday, Kavanaugh. Chris Wallace is going to talk about it. Now let me get to now, MSNBC did something a little different, okay? They did something a little different, MSNBC. So, and so did ABC. We'll go over that in a minute. But Fox News is the one that put Kavanaugh up and ran the story yesterday, all right, on the morning shows, all right? We're going to go through everything else on there in just a second. I'm looking through Face the Nation here. So on the morning shows, the only network that led with Kavanaugh was Fox. Believe it or not. Now, that's not saying the others were, did an outstanding job. Not. Now, This morning, Fox, go to number 39. Okay, this is the opening of Fox. All right. Number 39, Kavanaugh's accuser. Okay, 7:04 Eastern time. Now look at that in the bottom left corner if you can see. 7:04. Fox opened with it. Okay. All right. Judge Napolitano, number 40, came on there. Number 40. All right. So, and let me go back here. Now, let's go to let's go to 43. This is 5:10 a.m. All right, on Central Time is 6:10 a.m. Eastern Time. This is the Brady Bunch here on MSNBC. Senators call for delay in Kavanaugh confirmation vote. Look to pause process and sexual assault allegations. Sexual assault allegations. And let's go to 5:01, what they opened with. 6 a.m. MSNBC. Go to number 44. Number 44, right there, Joe and Minka at 6 a.m. California professor, writer of confidential Brett Kavanaugh letters, speaks out about her allegation of sexual assault. That's at 5:01 this morning. Now here is Joe Scarborough, okay, going to talk about a high school sexual allegation of sexual assault in high school between a boy and a girl. 35 years ago. This woman makes the accusation he jumped on her. Drunk. But yet, here's Joe Scarborough that resigned very quickly after his aide, his office aide, I think in Pensacola was it? I don't know, stood up, very good health. She actually jogged, she ran marathons. But one day she stood up at the desk, okay, and just oxygen lost it all to her brain, spun around, banged her head off the corner of the desk, and next thing you know, she's dead. They show up, she's dead. Just ran a marathon 3 days before, whatever. Healthy as could be, just all of a sudden, boom, lost eye, bumped her head on the desk, boom, she's on the ground. Nothing to see here. Allegedly, Joe had an affair with her. Allegedly. He had an affair with her. Allegedly, he didn't want something to come out. Allegedly. If I keep saying allegedly, hell, there you go. That's the magic word. Okay? Allegations. So allegedly, Joe didn't want something to come out. And then Joe, very quickly, for unknown reasons, decided to retire and leave the House of Representatives and start his career as a total jackass on MSNBC. Okay, there you go. And Minka. Oh, he's in love with Minka. So, but there's the guy talking about it this morning. This is not very clear. Let's go to number 45. Today in politics, some GOP senators concerned about Kavanaugh. They're all put up there. Kirsten Gillibrand, Lisa Murkowski, they're all so concerned. And we've gone through that. So let me see. Let's go to they want Trump to withdraw the nominee. You will hear that. Withdraw the nominee, okay? They want this as a political move for women voters, okay? It's Me Too. You have to accept no matter what they say. Go to number 59. Now, I don't know if I'm going to read these in orders. These are clips. MSNBC, number 59, or 49, my apology, 49. That's my apology. Number 49. A lawyer close to the White House said the nomination will not be withdrawn. No way, not even a hint of it, the lawyer said. If anything, it's the opposite. If somebody can be brought down like this, go to number 52. 52. then you, me, every man certainly should be worried. We can all be accused of something. Then you, me, every man certainly should be worried. We can all be accused of something. Okay? Go to number 50. Okay? Number 50 from Politico. Number 50 says, 3 of those people also said they expect the president to go after Kavanaugh's accuser rather than turn on the judge. They noted that Trump has done so before, not just denouncing his own accusers, but 51, but also attacking those of others, notably failed Alabama Senator candidate Roy Moore. And that's in Politico, okay? So they want Trump to attack this woman as his own accusers. See, it's accusers. Trump has his own accusers. Kavanaugh has accusers. Roy Moore has accusers. They want Trump to attack the accuser of Brett Kavanaugh. Begging for it. It's all a stunt. It's all made up. Keep in mind that no matter what you hear today, stay clear. Okay? Stay clear that I want to put this picture up. Okay? Remember the 80s teen movies? Go through every teen movie you've ever seen. They will have to take, if this goes any further, they will have to take all of these scenes out of teen movies. How enjoyable will a teen movie be with every boy-girl scene out of it, okay? Now, I'm not advocating okaying or saying it's all right to sexually assault a woman. Let's be clear on that. Don't give me your garbage, okay? Okay, I'm not advocating anything. I'm just trying to keep you a clear perspective 35 years ago. 35 years ago, and I'm going to end this. Now, I'm not doing this for a joke. I just want to remind some of you out there of some things, okay? Now, go to number 31, okay? Now, number 31. Oh, is it? All right, my apology. Can you get that one, or is it? All right, there's number 31. That's super bad. There's McLovin. For you people that don't know, there's old McLovin. He had a fake ID, went in and bought alcohol underage. That'll definitely have to come out of the movies. And then the other 2 guys, if you know the storyline there, they were trying to make a move on girls. These guys all trying to make a move on girls in high school. And we have, this will definitely have to come out. Now, this is the one that messed up all of us in the 80s. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, number 33. Okay, anybody in the 80s remembers this scene, especially any guy in the 80s. Sorry, why are you getting mad at me? I didn't make the movie. I didn't put the pictures up. All right, Doug or whatever his name was. Now, let's go to number 34. You remember this? This Fast Times at Ridgemont High even had the abortion scene in it. Remember a teen movie? These kids are in high school. These kids fornicated, okay? And she got pregnant. And the guy wouldn't take her to get the abortion without her parents' knowledge. Yes, exactly. So many ugly things happened in high school. Take that down. I don't want to leave people looking at that. Let's go with number 57 one more time. And I want to end this. Number 57, this lady, Long, a professor, a Democrat, a left-leaning contributor, okay, made an accusation several months ago that Dianne Feinstein is set on, as she is actually sent to the FBI. Ford made this accusation. She has come out, and there's several senators that feel they can't move on with Kavanaugh's confirmation until this lady is heard out. Now keep in mind, this is an accusation that something took place in high school 35 years ago between Brett Kavanaugh and this lady, okay? Put up the family picture. Or put up, I'm sorry, 63. 63, okay? Number 63, just want you to see one more time. This lady is accusing that man for a high school attempt of jumping on her. Now, the guy that knocked him off, not knocked him off, the guy that was in the room that jumped on him also said it never happened. He does not know anything. So we will find who gets paid this week to come forward. We will find who gets paid to be the second person to come out against Brett Kavanaugh so he can be a sexual predator. Watch and see. All right. This is going to get nasty, folks. It gets no better. And we're going to talk about that before it's over. And then put up the family. This is this man, his wife, and 2 little girls. And we've heard testimony after testimony of this guy's character throughout the years. Why do these little girls, people, white suburban women, let me talk to you, because I'm being told every day you will decide who will be the next whatever in your district, whatever governor in your state. These votes, the Senate, everything hinges on white suburban women. So I want to look at you, white suburban women, and ask you to put all the facts together. Don't let the media, okay? Don't let the media insult your intelligence. Please do not. You're intelligent, okay? I want you to look at these little girls. I want you to look at his wife. I want you to look at all the testimony. I want you to look at this guy's character, everything he's went through. Now, don't be insulted, white suburban women. Do not let them insult your intelligence. Please, okay? Now, sexual assault is not acceptable. But what should not be acceptable in this country is guilty till proven innocent should not be acceptable. And I want you to look at this family. And I want you to think what's going on. And I want you to remember the FBI cleared him 6 times. This guy has security clearance of the highest level working in the president's office for George W. Bush. 6 times, including this one, he cleared all FBI checks. And out of the clear blue sky, they find this lady. Okay? Just saying. All right, we're going to take a little break. Now, this is my biggest break at the top of the hour, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. We'll set up some other things. We're going to talk about Governor Nathan Deal and some moves he has made in Georgia, and then Brock Long of FEMA, and the list goes on. We got a lot to do. 706-889-9700. If you'd like to get in the conversation, you can send me a text message at that number. You can email me, chief@FetcherNews.com. Follow us on Twitter. Take us to break, Josh.